So guys, we are finally here. We finally got some cool gameplay of the open world for Marvel Spider-Man 2, and as well we got a lot more really dope stuff to go over. So let's not waste any time, get straight into the video. If you didn't know, yesterday we had the PlayStation State of Play and we weren't really expecting anything Spider-Man 2 related, but of course, you know, they lied to us, typical, and to surprise us, and we did actually end up getting 2 trailers for Spider-Man 2. So that is what we are going to be going over today in this video. One is for the open world and showing off the UI, free roaming, stuff like that, and mechanics and whatever else they have in store for us in the game, without spoilers of course, and what all of that stuff looks like, along with some features as well. They even show off a new villain we have not seen revealed before yet in this universe until this trailer. Then the other trailer is for the digital deluxe suits, but those suits suck, so we aren't going to focus too much on that trailer, but there are some cool things I want to point out in that trailer, so we will do that. Really quick, before we fully get into the breakdown, go check out Marvel Spider-Man Remastered Part 6 playthrough. I uploaded it earlier today, so please make sure to go show that some love to your boy. Let's start the breakdown. So we start off with a couple snippets, but we're just gonna skip that. That's nothing crazy there. Obviously it's some new gameplay, but you know, there's more worth talking about coming up. We're gonna be skipping like a few things in this trailer because like it's stuff we've seen, or like there isn't much to really go over, you know what I mean? But we do get an extension of this scene we saw in the story trailer, both of them jumping off the building, swinging, then pans into Marvel Spider-Man 2 logo. Pretty fucking sick, if I do say so myself. Also, Brian Intihar is narrating this trailer, so when necessary, if I need to, I'll play those parts or I'll just reiterate it or whatever. But we start off with the map. They show us the map and it's literally double the size, like literally. It used to be, which is really awesome. I cannot wait to explore this huge open world full of things to do. Then we get new Web Wings gameplay with both Peter and Miles in different parts of the map, so that's really cool to see as well. And we do get new animations for both Peter and Miles on top of the older ones. I do hope though that they incorporated a similar trick system in the Miles game, but for Peter though, obviously massively different tricks and stuff. But yeah, I hope they did that for Peter. That would be really great to see in Spider-Man 2. Fast forward a little bit, we see a new scene with Harry and Peter, and this must be before or after their initial meet, with them catching up and stuff like that, since they are at Midtown High, and the beginning of the story trailer does seem to have them catching up in the same place. We also see where Miles is going to school, which is Brooklyn Vision's Academy, which it looks really awesome. It kind of reminds me of the high school I went to. Kind of looks like really new and like modern. But then they show us how it works when switching between characters like Peter and Miles in the open world, and oh my god, why did Peter have to flex on us like that? That was insane. No, but for real though, this is so fucking dope. This is so sick. I still do wonder though if we can go and see the other character in the world or not. So like, let's say I'm playing Miles, right, and then I switch to Peter. Could I then go to the area Miles was in and like find him, see him in the world at the same time, and like interact with him in any way, shape, or form? I think that would be really cool. But yeah, then we see some new gameplay of Miles' new bioelectricity upgrades, and as well Peter's mechanical arms gameplay. It looks really fantastic. So I'll show a couple of those clips in the background while I'm talking. I like this one of Miles specifically, and also I really like this one of Peter with his new mechanical arms. Also, we do see common thugs seem to have a massively different look than they used to in the first game or first couple of games. And then holy fuck, Miles just killed that man. Nah, that was really sick though. But anyway, Brian Intihar goes on to say, as you progress through the main story, you unlock new missions and storylines, of course, you know, and most of them will be represented by visual keys in the world to grab your attention. For example, you could see flying vulture bots, mysterious symbols projecting into the sky. This is definitely Mysterio, and we will talk more about Mysterio in a minute, okay? But lastly, unfamiliar spider bots pinging from rooftops. I wonder what these spider bots have in store for us, because like are they hacked spider bots from villains or something, or like left behind ones, or like, you know, like what exactly is the deal with those? But as well, I guess we are going to have Kraven challenges of some sort, where I guess one of them seemed to involve invisible barriers called the Hunter's Cloak blinds that will be great challenges but very rewarding and give new info about Kraven. So that sounds really intriguing. He then goes on to say this Marvel villains clip.
Kraven, Others will lead to a climactic showdown with Marvel villains not yet seen in the Spider-Man universe.
Hold on, rewind. Who is that? Everyone is seeming to think this is very likely Mysterio, which would make sense, I guess, because he was just talking about like, oh, or Brian Intihar, he was just talking about in the trailer, oh, mysterious symbols projecting in the sky. Plus, I mean, this guy is mostly purple, some green, it's hard to see though. But I can see this being Quentin Beck, but he doesn't have the fishbowl helmet though. But that could, but like obviously, you know, that would be like a dead giveaway if this was Mysterio, which I mean, likely it is. It's just like a really interesting different design, but I do want to, you know, see what his full design looks like with the helmet and all that good stuff. So yeah, can't wait to see that. Also, I wonder like what the fight will be like with Mysterio in this game, especially because, you know, obviously like we're on like the PS5 technology now, so like loading is like near instantaneous, and they even go on to show that in like parts of the trailer, which we'll get to that in a bit. So yeah, I wonder like how that would incorporate into like boss battles and stuff, especially with people like Mysterio, where he does all these crazy illusions and stuff, where normally like, you know, the game would have to load all of that shit, but now there doesn't seem to be any, if not very little loading. But yeah, and then obviously, you know, we see Wraith, then Venom. Oh, okay, so we see closer looks at each suit. Pretty nice. That could be a thumbnail maybe. But Brian goes on to say they have new AR tech in their lenses to see activities we have already completed or new ones that have not been discovered, which is great because keep it a band. Sometimes you just don't want to look at the map and want to just like find that thing quickly and just go to it, if that makes sense. The Friendly Neighborhood app will also be returning, which is a major W. I'm glad they introduced that in Miles Morales and are incorporating it into this game as well. Then something I wanted to point out, they do show the map with all of like the UI and like the points and everything, and it's interesting because they blurred out everything over here, so I wonder how much of this is spoiler or whether or not they just are really trying to save as much as possible for when the game comes out type shit. But hold on, you see that Power logo? I know we've seen him in the Kraven trailer and as well, like, you know, hints of him returning, but I wonder like, is he already out of prison? Like, what's the deal with that? And like, just what's the deal with him in general, you know? Also, the camera icon, why are those there? Are these landmarks and like we have to take photos of it, I guess? If that is the case, I think it would only make sense for like the Brooklyn and Queens areas, maybe, but not for Manhattan, because like the thing is, like, we just did that in the first game. Maybe these are daily bugle missions, but who knows? We'll have to just wait and see on that. And then holy shit, this is insane. They show the fast travel system, and this is what I was talking about, like almost no loading. It's literally smooth as butter, but looks insane, and it's like literally almost instantaneous. Then we see some more gameplay with the iron arms. We get this really cool tornado sort of move. That shit looks fucking abysmal. After we see the gadget tab, we see regular web shooters, upshot, which sounds new, but we may have seen it already. I don't know though. It kind of reminds me of the gravity wells thing, but I don't know. We'll see. Sorry if I sound tired. I'm running on like 5 hours of sleep and it's like 3 o'clock in the morning. After we see web grabber, we've seen that already. Then concussion blast, that was in the first game. Don't recall whether or not it was in Miles Morales. I don't think it was. Then finally we see ricochet web, which is so fucking sick. It's exactly what it sounds like. You shoot a web and it will bounce off whatever surface, or maybe enemies too, I don't know, and hit enemies. I do wonder how exactly it will work though, because like you'll have to like aim it at a wall, but how will you like know whether or not it's gonna hit the enemy, if that makes sense? Like, unless there's some sort of guide system where you're about to throw it but it shows where it'll land, if that makes sense. I don't know. And then the icing on the cake, in my opinion at least, we get to see some alternate suits. Finally, bro, let's go. The first one they start off with is the standard pre-order suit for Miles, but then it switches to one of my top favorite Miles costumes, the 10th anniversary suit. This looks absolutely baller, bro, in game, and I will be rocking this suit along with the upgraded classic suit when I do my playthrough of the game. I love the way the 10th anniversary suit is designed. A lot of other people don't. It's kind of a controversial costume, but I think it looks great. We then switch to Peter, and not sure what this first suit is. It looks like Cyborg Spider-Man, but I don't think it's Cyborg Spider-Man. That's just kind of what it reminds me of. Not only that though, below. Then bam, Raimi symbiote suit. Oh my god, it looks pretty nice for the most part actually. Then Peter's standard pre-order suit, the arachnite, which I don't know, I don't like it personally. We then go back to Miles and we get whatever this suit is. I have absolutely no clue what this suit is. Comment down below what this suit is. Never seen it before, if any of you guys do know what suit it is at least. But then they show how the color variants of the suits look and work, and holy shit, some of these are actually gas. I can't even lie to you guys. Like this red blue hood one looks so fucking sick from what I can see at least. I can't really see the front too well, but the back is looking good. Then they show the Prowler suit from Miles, and oh, thank God they gave it color variants, because the Prowler suit is actually a good suit, but the color scheme ruined it. The color scheme, the original one, like it just looked weird. So that red and black one on the end looks really dope, and I'll probably give that one a try. And then not entirely sure what suit this is. I believe this is Superior Spider-Man suit, but not entirely sure. So comment down below. It looks like it, but it kind of doesn't look like it in a way, if that makes sense. Afterwards, we get the color variants for the classic suit for Peter. I guess that's the original maybe, or maybe this is the original. I can't tell the difference between the one all the way on the far right and the far left costumes. Like they pretty much look the same. But the second one to the right is red and black. That's pretty cool. And then holy, what the fuck? Inverted Spider-Man is looking absolutely nuts. Man, honestly, overall, my thoughts, I can't even complain. I don't think I have any complaints about the main trailer. Really quickly though, let's go over the digital deluxe trailer. So first off, it opens with Peter being mad saucy, bro. Look at that pose. He just glides into it kinda. By the way, we're not completely going over this. I'm just like trying to show off certain specific scenes and stuff and point some cool things out. But we literally see Miles fighting a lizard. This is crazy. So this is like a part of a fight, it seems like, at some point in the game. Then there's a couple scenes where we are at Coney Island. Something is happening. We don't specifically know what yet, but the following scenes take place in Coney Island. Then we see some more lizard. Also, holy shit, this clip of Spider-Man stopping a roller coaster looks rad as fuck. Man, I cannot wait to fucking fight lizard in Spider-Man 2. That shit is gonna go crazy. But alright, so yeah, that is pretty much it. I think overall, everything looks really good, super clean, fast paced. I like it. Cannot wait to get my hands on this game. And for those who may be asking, I do not have a PS5 yet. I will be ordering it on probably October 1st. So yeah, what did you guys think of the open world trailer? Are y'all fucking with it heavy or not so much? Did this make you more hyped for Marvel Spider-Man 2? If it did, smash the like button, comment down below. With that being said, again, I want to hear your opinion, so make sure to comment your thoughts down below so I can interact with you in the comments. Thank you for taking time out of your day to click on this video. If you're new to the channel, I try my best to cover Spider-Man related scoops, rumors, leaks, confirmations for Spider-Man media, and whatever else I happen to be interested in. Make sure to subscribe to stay updated for Marvel Spider-Man 2 content. If any of that interests you, hit the subscribe button. We are currently on the road to 5,000 subscribers. Thank you guys so much for 4. If you want more of this type of content, leave a like on the video. Don't forget to check out my latest video on the left if you haven't already. I hope you ever had a good day and they enjoyed the video. Until next time.